Still singing this song.
All right, can you guys hear me all right? Can y'all hear me? All right. Can you guys hear me all right? Okay, yeah, it's taken me a minute. I have to get used to the delay again. I think what was happening was I was hearing the second round. Can y'all hear me? And I'm gonna have to figure out how to kind of get rid of that. So I'm gonna go back to my menu for a second here and see if I can get rid of that. Okay, yeah, it's taken me a minute. I have to get used to the delay again. I think what was happening was I was hearing the second round. Can y'all hear me? And I'm gonna have to figure out how to kind of get rid of that. So I'm gonna go back to my menu for a second here and see if I can get rid of that. Okay, yeah, it's taken me a minute to get used to the. Okay, so I have now muted where I was. Hopefully that'll help. And oh, one more thing before I need to go back down here. Somehow my chat never did. Somehow my chat never did connect. Volume got super low. I wonder, did that help anything just now? Because I'm not quite figured out all the volume things yet. So I'm gonna just kind of go forward like everything's okay for a few minutes, and in just a few minutes, we'll see. Oh, I hear it. Let's see. Oh, okay, Frank. Still a little low, Stormy. I'm gonna have to work on my volume stuff. Maybe that will help. I moved it just a slightly closer to my mouth. Hopefully I'm not actually brushing it. I'm so happy it's daylight. Okay, so what I did so far, I think this is gonna be the floor. Yeah, I'm hearing an echo in my speakers. But anyway, this is gonna be the floor, and that's gonna be the wall. I'm not sure yet if I'm gonna change the terrain back here and just kind of make it go down to the building, or if I'm just gonna make it this the roof and it kind of go into the ground. Do you guys have any opinions? And also, my inventory is woefully full at this time. So let's get rid of all of this. The volume of your mic is bad. I always seem like everybody always tells me I'm quiet. And then last time when I listened to my live, I was like, wow, I seem like I was screaming at everybody at that time. It is, Stormy. I was just cleaning all that stuff out, and I had put these barrels here because I knew it was going to happen. So everything's just slightly delayed. Let's see. So I left some stuff for Jassy last time. Those were from Jassy. And so I left some stuff over here. I hope she picked this stuff up. I do have emotional support seeds. Oh, look, she got me some light blue concrete powder. And, oh, wow, cyan. That was way more than I expected. Thank you, Jassy. All I left her was this full of gravel and just some random goodies that I had this direction in here. Like some shroom lights and some of these things. Yeah, and I don't even remember what else. So let's see what I have here. So we're not going to need that. We're going to need this. Oh yeah, this is the Caravan Defender. If you notice, I added some. It already had Unbreaking 3, Sharpness 5, and Mending on it. I added Knockback 2, Fire Aspect 2, and Looting 3. So I really kitted it out. So let's see, I'm probably going to need this, this. Probably not that. Let's organize this here a little. Hey Stormy, you noticed though my chauffeur box was empty, so I wasn't completely full. Yeah, that's the one, that sword is the one I found on the caravan. I don't know if I want to use the warp planks or not, maybe. We'll leave them in here for now. Let's see, I'll need to get my hoe out. I like both of my swords. I like this one without the knockback and fire aspect. Yeah, I light myself on fire a lot with this. Let's see, I'm not going to do the floor yet. I've got a couple of these, and let me go down here. Oh yes, I keep getting them confused. Let's do a couple of these. And a couple of these. Well, Stormy, I just dropped off a whole bunch of stuff back here, I think. Or somewhere. I had dropped off a bunch of stuff somewhere. Try to keep shulker boxers empty. When I have multiple ones, I try to keep at least one empty. But I only have one here, so I fill it up and I empty it. And I fill it up and I empty it over and over and over. So this is already like this, but I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna start up here at this. What the heck? Y'all see this? Look at these. We have 2 traders. What? What is this? Are you guys special? I mean, I don't think I have any. Oh, I guess I do. I didn't mean to do that. I like these things. Oh, what is up with you? Are you suspicious? I mean, not really. So yeah, that's kind of strange. 2 Richards. Not suspicious at all. Anyways. Oh boy. So Let's start with something solid so it doesn't fall. Uh-oh. Stormy's thinking of something again. At least none of them was named. Yeah, you're probably right there, Frank. I think that's going to be a good contrast. I need to go over here real quick though. Get some temporary blocks. It always makes me so nervous when it rains here. Yeah, the Richards are unnerving. I was recently on a different world, and there were 3 Richards. 3. And I know one of them was strange because he kept glitching. And I'm having the hardest time trying to focus on what I'm doing. I'm so sorry. That's a creeper hole. There's so many creepers around here. I went too far. I'm a mess. Oh my gosh. Let me do this. Mostly it's just to get a different texture in. I just went one too far that time. I don't know that I would like Richard staying forever. He gets annoying. I don't know exactly what you guys are talking about because I miss a lot, but he does. He sort of, after a while, gets a little annoying. Uh-oh. I almost jumped off. Yeah, to Mama, if I did that, I would never go back. Like, I build something and then I'm done with it. I have the hardest time going back and fixing things and stuff like that. So if I don't do it now, it's not gonna get done. I'm a I'm lacking mental capacity at this time. Let's say that. I just put those there where I could leave that there and I go get it out. I just wanted to move those two and I was like, "Oh yeah, let's move all of these." There we go. I'm just getting used to building and this is like the biggest project I've ever taken on ever. So I'm a little nervous about it. I've not really landscaped a whole lot. I've almost always just kept the landscape however it was. That doesn't look right. What happened? And say, at the beginning, you saw those pictures going through. Um, Obviously, one of them was this mansion and the perimeter of it. Another was the creaking. That creaking picture was from the wiki. And I did a color by number, or a build by number, if you will, of it. It's for just reading chat. I've read it, but I don't quite get the overall gist of it. So I'm just gonna move on so it's not boring for you guys. But oh my gosh. So this is how I build pretty much everything and why it takes me forever. I've never used powder before, so it's taken me a minute to kind of get used to this. Hey, the dad. Hi, agency. I don't know if I noticed you guys in before. It's good to see you guys here. You get to see my having a hard time keep my thoughts in order moments today, apparently. Let's see. So what I'm gonna do now, actually I need to get this out. Get some of these slabs so that I can build with them. I'll leave those out there for now. That'll help me build. Oh, come on. I may just be too low. Hey, Emerald, how are you? Hope everything's going well for you. Well, I did all that. Oh yeah, Emerald, there were two Richards here, just FYI, in case you missed it. So part of the reason I'm so clumsy right now is I'm nervous and also my keyboard sticks. So sometimes when I'm hitting W, I keep going or it doesn't happen at all. Because I have recycled office uh, stuff. Well, Emerald, this is going to be the mansion that we were talking about in Discord. I'm just kind of putting down a layer or two to get it started and, just kind of hang out with you guys, do something while we hang out, kind of. Of course, I'm slightly more distracted than normal, so it's been extra fun, I'm sure, watching me just go in circles. Well, I didn't need you that way. I need you to go this way. I don't know that I needed all of those, but falling off of things and going in circles is standard practice. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Jassy. I found it at work, and I was like, man, I want to build that house in Minecraft. And that was about the time that we were sort of discussing like how we wish that maybe we could get big in the future or something. And I was like, I should totally do it, even if it doesn't turn out right. I should still totally do it, just to say that, yeah, I at least did the thing. I only want to go as far back as this. I really would like to leave it as powder because it has the more textured, has more texture there. Uh, but if it gets to be too much of a problem, I'll get sick of it and I'll pour water on it and be done. Oh, we'll see you later, Emerald. Thanks for stopping by. Place blocks and fall from them. Yeah, that's what we do. Well, Jassy, this is the first time I've ever actually followed through with the whole I want to build this thing in Minecraft bit. Like, I've had ideas specifically for Minecraft because I needed to build something and I was looking for an idea, but this is the first time I was like, oh my gosh, I want to build that in Minecraft. See, I think I'm still going to do this wall in the blue. I imagine not, Stormy. That treehouse did look pretty tall. I imagine even with feather falling, it was pretty rough on your ankles. Oh, doing this like this reminds me, I need to get something started over here. What do I have in here? Not what I need. Let's get rid of these emotional support seeds. Let's put this in here. Let's put this in here. Let's put these over here. This back in here. This can go here. This can go here. Oh yeah, Jassy, I didn't have near enough to get started and just continue the build, so you gave me way more than I was expecting. Basically like one barrel of concrete powder all together between the two colors, and I was like, yeah, that'll be great. You know, I can get just a little bit of a start on it on stream and get going, and I was like, oh wow, that's a lot. But yeah, it's gonna take a lot of resources. Let's get another one of these started. Well, oh well, that'll work too. And I know somewhere, pretty sure somewhere, I could have swore I brought some resin. Either that or it was the idea to bring it on my way, on my trip back. Oh gosh. So yeah, I don't think I actually brought the resin with me. But really what's going to happen, I think it's actually, you don't need Silk Touch, but I like to have it in case I go to break my ender chest. So really this is going to be, it's not going to be all the way down to here, but it's going to be kind of like so. It's this spit right here that sticks out is a fireplace. So that's going to be fun. So I didn't need the furnace after all because I don't have the resin with me. Let's see. So let's finish digging this out. And I may just continue by building in here more because it is kind of easier while I'm talking. I decided to go ahead and go down one more level with my floor because I'm not moving that. And it must be uniform. If I'm going to do it one place, I have to do it everywhere. I can get the rest of it cleared out later. Because I'm going to have to go under here and get all of this. Oh, see, it's stuck there, and it just rushed me forwards. It's so fun when I was building our next destination. It was so fun. I had to climb the ladder so much. Did you guys hear that sound? If you did, it always reminds me of like if we were in Indiana Jones and there was like a rock door opening behind you or something. Am I the only one who thinks that? What did you guys place around, Frank? The farm to fuel them? What is them? Adventure movie sound. Oh yeah, I know there's caves in here somewhere. I was hearing zombies last time I was here, just past where I am now. See, I feel like I'm missing something. Yep. Let's put these in too. Well, I thought I was going to hit the end of it, but I didn't. Oh, okay. Barely hearing game sounds. Would you like me to turn them up? I do have them turned down just a little bit. Oh, I forgot to turn the music on. That's why it was so quiet. Let's do that to like. Let's do that. What do you think of that? Is that better? I meant to have the sounds or the music on. Yeah, I didn't even realize it was so silent. I've been nervous. I'm starting to kind of relax a little bit, and I was like, "Oh, it is quiet in here." And it was like, "Yeah, the sounds. That's a thing." Let's get rid of all these. Caught right at the end of a song. Yeah, I don't care. I just broke my ankles. I'm going to bed. Oh, let's do at least one more round. Let's. I don't really want to start with that one. Let's start with this one. Really? What? Why are we going tens of thousands of blocks away on Sheepwood? That sounds terrifying. The mama. What's happening? Is that what happened to you? Hey, David V. It's good to see you here. You know what actually I should do before I cover those over? They're going to be hard to reach later. Let's see. Tens of thousands of Sheepwood is probably mine into Mama's house. Yeah, it probably is. Because if you go to thinking about those measurements in the nether, that's in the nether. You multiply that by 8. That's a lot. The blue ones, the deep, were so cute. Yeah, I thought they were both really pretty. Um, you guys who did the mods on that, if you're listening, those are amazing. I saw those in the Mama's video. I don't necessarily want to meet them, which is kind of the point, but I saw them in the video and they were really cool. Really? Just one? Oh, I hit the wrong button. Whoops. I do that sometimes. Okay, well you did a good job either way, Stormy. I was very impressed. Also, I did not want to meet them, which they look like they're more aggressive even than just regular spiders. Did you change something to do with the aggression on them? So do you guys think that's going to look all right in the long run? You think that's going to be a good palette? Ooh, that sounds intriguing, Stormy. Huh. Makes me wonder if they would eat something. I guess I should get my food out. Oh, thank you. I uh had a little bit of help on it on the final decision on it. I think Argo was like, "Hey, you should use these." And then I think we added like the concrete powder maybe. I'm also thinking about adding the blue wool, the light blue wool right there. It looks like it would go good too. You know, I noticed there was something strange in your inventory. It, like, Damama, do you normally carry like fermented spider eyes in your inventory? I don't know why I'm going down here to get more. I already prepared for this. What am I looking for? I'm looking for this stuff right here. Was that a hit, Stormy? Jassy, shh. What does that mean? I missed something. I'm gonna have to rewatch this already, I know. Oh, that's not gonna work for me. I mean, like, technically I could probably not put those blocks in the corner, but they're absolutely gonna be there in the corner. This was my hidey hole when I was staying here. That was my 2x1 I was talking about. I don't know how you go about not having spoilers, Stormy. There's so much that you get to be in on. That's probably why I'm not part of the spoiler crowd, is because I would just blurt everything out. That sounds so cool. We can still talk about it, but not it. We talk about all the other things that I do. I understand that. Yeah. Let's see. Frank says, I miss so much chat too on the Dadlands working the sanctuary. I just did the same, putting useless blocks in corners. Great use of resources. Yeah, I know, Jassy, but I can't help it. I have some sort of something that makes me have to put them there. And like when I designed the staircase to the Blaze Farm, I probably went too many blocks back, but I could still go in and see part of the back if I looked from certain angles, and there was no way I was going to let that happen. I was like, this is supposed to be this kind of wall. It's what it will be. So I don't know how many times I redid it before I got a one how I liked it. All right. Well, I'll be honest. I'm having a really hard time concentrating on building this. So I really want to kind of move on. So I think that's what we're going to do. Let's leave all this stuff here. See if there's anything I need. You know, I'm not even sure where I came up with that redstone torch at. I don't remember why I had it. Yeah, I don't need anything here. Okay. So let me rearrange just a little bit. All right. Having a full portal makes you feel rich. I didn't design the Blaze Farm on the Dadlands. The Dad. I designed the hallway staircase walls specifically. I was like, I should do something and then I was overwhelmed by the ceiling, and I was like, I don't know how to make the straight wall, you know, the level walls that's all on the same Y. I couldn't figure out how to make my design not catty corner. So I just kind of gave up. So yeah. But anyway, I made this path off of here. And I hope it helped you find where I was at easier, Jassy. Also, I put all kind of torches down in these little bits because it was dangerous down here. Yeah, and I don't have any speed potions this time, I don't think. I go there about, so far, when I make Christmas presents is when I go to the Blaze Farm. I usually do whoever an entire shulker full of blaze rods. Yeah, no Red Bull this time. It took me a second. I was like, I don't drink Red Bull. Why would I want Red Bull? And then I'm like, oh yeah, speed potion. Duh. But yeah, it takes a minute. Oh, before I go, I need to actually leave the dad a sign because I found some things at my base. I have them in a safe. I have them in my ender chest now, so they're safe. But I found some things at my base, and it's it's concerning. We need to get together. Well, I mean, Jassy, I guess it could go either way. Either a speed potion or wings. I guess if I had a speed potion and wings, it would definitely be some should definitely be some Red Bull then. And surely he's got a crafting table somewhere. And this is why I keep my silk touch. So where should I leave these? There's signs everywhere. How about right here? That should be fine, huh? Hey, David V. Don't ever apologize for your kid wanting to see you. That's great. My kid is like, okay, Mom, you've done all the things. I'll see you later. Let's see. What should I say? I guess I should have left that out for a second. I'll show you what it is, and y'all can help me decide what to put on the sign for the dad. So these fully charged energy crystals, and and this take everyone. Which you guys saw these at the end of the last stream, I think. And you saw this, the delostinator. And then take everyone. Oh, congratulations, David V. Tell them happy birthday from us. But yeah, I don't really. I really need to get in touch with the dad and talk with him, and I'm not even sure what all to say. I found some things at my base that concern all of us. Let's I really need to get in touch. No, that's too much. That concern all of us, and then I'm terrible at this. Please come see me or catch me as soon as possible. Let's if not the Thieves Guild, then who? Not looking forward to Sunday. Get off at 7, then turn around. Oh, that sucks, David. Suspicious multiplayers. Do you guys think that's a good enough? I found some things at my base that concern all of us. Please come see me as soon as possible, RV. Oh, I should go to bed. Well, if I try to say like all the things, I'd have a dozen signs up here. I don't know. So, I mean, that should be sufficient. He knows to come and see me now, and that it's about everybody. And I'm sure that his portal is around here somewhere, but I have a hard time finding it. Isn't it like... Is it right over there? I don't know. I'm just going to go down the stairs and go to the one at the library, because I like the library anyways. Yeah, that's what I kept thinking. You know, after so many signs, when do you just stop looking at them? Yeah, I've come out of that one time, and I never really looked really close when I came out of it. And since then, I've always come out of this one because I've always brought books when I come back. What was that? Valley of the Sheepwood. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a long run. I meant to have some speed potions made up, but I got back over there and delivered the warp stems and Jassie's gravel and stuff, and I never made it back on to finish preparing. So instead of building the color by number thing, I will probably just go and see about finding some more supplies for it, which is probably just going to be equally as entertaining or more so. Yeah, I thought about bringing one of my um, mules in here. Do mules carry boxes like donkeys do? I also have a couple of zombie horses that I thought about bringing in here. I hope you sleep well, David V. And so I've not been back to my base in over a week, so I have no idea what to expect. Yeah, the portals being weird is part of the reason why I haven't brought an animal in here. But if I did, I would just make a place in the nether for them, because I don't like the idea of trying to go back and forth through the through the portals. Oh, I almost well, I hit my head and broke my ankles instead of just breaking my ankles. Stormy says he wants to build stables in the nether. Stormy, that would be great. That would be really great, especially if I didn't have to worry about like where to leave everything. Yeah. Like if there's places already built for the animals to stay and be safe, that would be really cool. While I was researching the creaking, which I just revealed what the build was, of course you knew, but the reason why is still not really. Once I started researching the creaking, I would like to potentially make a security service for people with the creakings. I don't know how that would work so much, but they repel like villagers and all kinds of mobs like that. What do you guys say? The place looks a bit sus. What place? Just a little. Yeah, I don't ever go in there because it gives me the EBGBs when I go in the Thieves Guild. I feel like I'm being watched. Like I crept in there on my way over to the dad's last time because the door was open and there was nobody around. So I crept in there and just kind of glanced around, and I was like, oh my gosh, somebody's going to be here any second and get me. That's what it felt like. I am being watched. That's comforting. I should go back this way. Okay, so the reason I'm building a creaking statue is because I made this. It is a creaking farm, or resin farm, I should say. And down here is kind of a mess because this is going to be part of the base of the statue. Um, these over here are part of the um, words are hard. Part of the materials for the build. If you notice, I have numbers on these barrels. So yeah, I have some dripstone block, and I've got all of that I need. I need more of these. I've got all of this I need. I need that. Got all of that. I think I need more of that. Yeah. Dang, the mama. Are you really just giving Grogmog some more ideas? Oof. But anyway, let me take you up here and I'll show you. So I'm not sure if the buttons work or not, but they've never spawned down here. So maybe they work. So this is where we get the resin. And also I've been fishing for a lot of kelp. That's just some random stuff that I've gathered over going back and forth. And anyway, so if you look in here, this is it. So if I don't have these buttons in here, they will actually spawn in here, and that is unpleasant. So it's nice that those are there. And this came from, I meant to include this in the description already, but this originally came from somebody on YouTube. It was a video. I don't even remember his name at this time. I'll put it in the description or the comments when I'm done. But I'm pretty sure it was for Java. I see. They just whack them. But anyway, I'm pretty sure it was for Java. And if you listen here in a minute, you'll hear them go. There went one of them. Anyways, so what happens is they do get stuck up there. So I do have an access door up there that I go into to get the extra resin. But what happens is I'll try to put it in here where you guys can see what actually happens. So it just well, it goes like that. So. And I've only got 2 hearts because in Bedrock you do not have sweeping edge like you do in Java. So the multiple hearts on each side in the Java version were pretty much useless. I could have more observers on the sides, but also again, that would make them go all the time. I'm not sure it's worth it. But yeah. Like a camel, but bigger black skelly horse that others can ride on. Oh, there's monsters. Okay. But yeah, since we're not going to be able to really necessarily build this today, we can still gather some resources. Namely, I feel like you guys would really enjoy watching me get the dripstone blocks. Let me put my regular boots back on. That's kind of what I thought your reaction might be, Frank. I have a cave in mind. I know it's a dripstone cave, and I've been in the top of it and got some dripstone, but I've not been in the bottom of it yet at all. So I kind of had this in the back of my mind as something that we could do. Oh, Jassy, I hope she feels better. Oh no. Okay, so let's see, I need some torches. Well, get up there. I really like climbing this wall. Yep, see, I have some more here. Oxidizing. Let's see, let's get a couple more. That'll be good enough. Better than nothing. Oh, food though. Food is necessary. So since you guys were here last, I've set this up. You put stuff in here, you put fuel in here, and it comes out in here. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I did just the slightest bit of decorating also. What you guys think? I really needed to use my enchantment table, so I had to make a path down to it. And I really think I need to change these to lime green. These glass panes. I think those look really pretty. And I especially like the way the ones on the water look. Well, thank you guys. So hopefully we can get over here to this village before dark. Oh, didn't quite make it. Oh, we're still half the day. We should be able to make it. I just thought of something. Before I go in there, I need to get some water. I put these away. You know, I don't remember where the entrance was. I'm gonna go ahead and go farther this way. I'm pretty sure I didn't go that far, so I think it's right back here. Yeah, this is not it, but I'm always up for some coal. I may or may not find this one again. I don't know. Let's see, I did leave a crafting table and a furnace down kind of in a valley. Maybe I'm just mistaken where they're at. I mean, it wasn't like horrendous, but that was not cool. We'll just go in here. Maybe. Huh. Well. Light the place up in here just a little bit. That's a lot of copper. Well, this is not the one I found the other day. Well. Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to find a decent cave. So far, I'm not finding the one that I found the other day. this is just a crevice, I guess. So really I came for dripstone block, but I'm not even going to worry about it here. This is not even enough to worry about. Makes me wonder though. Yep, there it is. I found it. That's where I wanted to bring you guys. Oh, that's strange. I know, Jassy, it's kind of strange, isn't it? It seems... Well, here they come, Jassy. Uh-oh. That didn't work out as planned. I generally don't have my torches so far away, but it'll be alright. Deep slate coal. Yeah, the dad, I don't have any coordinates to lead me out, but I don't know if I'll get lost in this one. But yeah, look at all that dripstone right there. That's more like it. Let's kind of light it up a little bit more. Whoa, that was strange. Oh, that looks really cool. Against the lava. Look at that. That is so cool. Well, I just found my happy place. I absolutely love mining obsidian. I'll probably never find this place again. Maybe I went out a different way. Oh. Ooh. I saw that and immediately thought, water slide. I don't really want to go in that crevice. Yeah, when I get out, I can't. When I want to get out and I can't find the way out, I just start digging up. Oh, that's the last one. Okay, so we know that's not the way back. Up there. Yeah, I've noticed that the dripstone does go super deep here. I don't know that I've ever had one that really goes deep like this. And that lava lake back there, that may be one of the bigger lava lakes I've seen overworld. I don't know why I just put it right back on that. Found a massive lava lake in your first world with cat noodles and haven't found it again? Yeah, that's, for me, that's par for the course. Sometimes I don't find nothing that like I have been in the very top of this cave. Like you can see some, maybe you can see torches up there, or maybe not. I don't know. But I've been up there in this cave, but I couldn't find that same entrance, even though I left some stuff for myself to find the entrance. So that was fun. Some deep slate coal. Yeah, I like that waypoint system in Java. The little emeralds on Bedrock maps are nice, and they're easy to put there, but you can't label them, so it kind of sucks. If you had a huge world with a whole bunch of different people, it would be really hard to keep track. Well, where did it go? There it is. Well, if my mouse is also old office equipment, and sometimes it doesn't like to click. I don't know if you guys have noticed me getting frustrated with it. Sorry guys, I kind of get lost in mining. I don't know if y'all do the same thing or not. Let's see if there's a chicken in here. Nope. That helped a little bit. Hey, DJ Brunch, how are ya? That always amuses me. I wouldn't know the dad. Is this deep dark music? If it is, it would be the first deep dark I found around my base. Yep, that was close. Yeah, I don't have any more torches. Get out of there. Let's see how many I've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me a second. I'm going to look on my phone and see how many I needed. Let's see, dripstone, 13 stacks. I think I had 4 over there. Alright, so what I'm going to do is do this again. And Let's see. I have one stick. I have some more in my ender chest. Let's just combine these for now because I'm just going to keep picking them up. Seriously? I just did that? Oh my gosh. I'm such a dork. It took me the whole while to realize, too. If we could have toasts on bedrock for the music? I don't guess I understand what you mean, Frank. That's actually almost halfway there. There is so much dripstone in here, but it's so scattered out. Boy, this thing just keeps going on. Let's use this. Well, that was interesting. Oh! Alright. Thanks for sleeping, Jassy. Come back here. I don't, excuse me. I don't know if you were here when I was talking about it, TheDad, but when I was over at your base, or at the valley, the other day, well, I came to drop some supplies off is what I did, and there were so many creepers. I would go to sleep and everything, and then I would like turn around and there'd be like 2 more creepers headed towards me. And finally I just logged off. I was like, there's just too many. I can't do it. I kind of felt like that would be a hole to the nether, to the bottom of nothing. Yeah, I think there must be like all kinds of small holes or something around there. Because over on that little island where I'm at, they were excessive. Well, I didn't mean to go that far down. Let's look over here. This is really a cool cave. It doesn't look like there's any more dripstone over that way. So how's your guys' summers been so far? Ours has been busy. Is that the name of this song, TheDad? Oh yeah, Frank, you probably haven't had summer yet, have you? Well, I'll tell you, for what we normally have, we haven't even really had a summer yet either. Ours is mostly still spring. We're just now getting some of our rain that we normally get back in like March and April. Mostly I was meaning the kids are out of school, so it's summer. Or at least my kids out of school anyways. Oh, Jassy, that has to be horrible. I do not like excessive heat. So that's 9, 10. That'll probably get us. Oh, look, a slime chunk. Hello, slimes. So I don't know if it's still true or not. It kind of holds for me. If you stare Endermen in the eyes, they can't teleport. And I find that generally works for me. Yesterday was freezing. 2 days before it was air you can wear. Oh my gosh. Oh, I hate those. Those make me sick when I such an extreme change in temperature. Like it actually makes me have a sickness or something if it keeps happening more than like once. The bums lately, yeah. My daughter hasn't really been a bum. She was more of a bum during school than after, and I have to say, I'm quite proud of her because she has. I have to brag to the whole world here. My daughter is amazing. She Last year in April, she got approached by her choir teacher that uh, she could be nominated for an ambassadors of music tour to spend 15 days with the ambassadors of music in Europe, and she's going to be going to London, Paris, uh, Switzerland, Austria, and Germany, and she's going to spend 3 days in each place, and they are going to perform in a location in each country. And she got herself a job, and when she was 15, she was still 15, she got herself a job at our local Mexican restaurant. It's called Las Playitas. And those guys have been so helpful and so supportive and give her all the hours that she could stand while she's at school. And she herself, plus donations where she's helped herself get donations, has raised about $10,000 to pay for her trip herself, between her working and her getting donations. So I have to say I'm very, very proud of that girl, and uh, I don't think I could be prouder of her. But she's going to be leaving June 25th, where she's going to go and rehearse in Memphis, and then June 27th she's leaving for the UK, for London, and I'm just beside myself. I'm so proud of her. I'm so nervous, especially with everything going on in the world. But there's always stuff going on. I just got to tell myself it'll be fine. These people have been doing this for several years, so it's going to be a once in a lifetime thing for her, for sure. Sorry, I haven't been reading chat because I was talking and also trying not to actually die, so. Dang, no creepers. But I don't know. Maybe Stormy can go and see her when she performs. I'll be able to tell him where she was gonna be when she performs, because it's a public thing. But yeah. I am so lost in this cave. I was talking earlier that maybe I wouldn't be, but I really am. So I think I'm gonna try to head up that way. This isn't where I left my car. I don't know. It got me most of the way out, I guess. Oh, I guess I should eat, actually. But, ow! That was rude. Ow. That really surprised me, and I would have actually said ow in real life, just being surprised like that. I'm still on the whole, my daughter's going to Europe. It's so close now. Today was the first day that she went outside of school to practice with her choir teacher before she goes. So it kind of brought it home a little bit extra, I think. Which way is the sun going? Sun's going that way. So we need to go that way. You always say ow. And yeah, I don't know if you're talking about money or not, TheDad, but yes, money is very tight right now. And if it wasn't for her trip, I would have my GPU. But that is the least of my worries. You guys let me do this. It's so much fun to do this. And, her trip is way more important than me having a graphics card. I must have traveled a decent little ways under there. Not terribly far, but just a little. Let's see what time it is. It's 4:18 already. Yes, they are, Stormy. But, you know, when you choose to have children, you choose to make those kinds of sacrifices. And honestly, I feel like not a proper parent sometimes because I'm like I game all the time, and she's just like, "Oh yeah, hey mom, when you're done with your game, could I play my game for a little while?" Oh yeah, yeah, it was tight then too, just in a different way. So I think I should probably go back this way just a little. Yes, Stormy. And sometimes it's hard to realize, it's hard to let ourselves think that it's okay that we have a hobby. I'm really um, up there in that because I would like my daughter to have some hobbies and stuff. And sometimes she doesn't really seem like she has any hobbies. But then other times she's going to Europe with the choir. So she has hobbies. So I think I'm going to go up here and once I get up here, I think I'm going to take a short break and hopefully everything turns out better during the break than it did during the opening screen. There was some sort of a glitch or something where it just it didn't play quite right. So I don't know what happened there, but let's see. I wonder if there's anything interesting I can leave you guys to look at without being in danger. Probably not so much. Yeah, this is the board. So last time it had these and this up here, but this showed up later. This showed up at the same time as the energy crystals, fully charged energy crystals. So take mushrooms from the Great Fungal Island to the Thieves' Wood. Like, I know Stormy lives on a mushroom island, and I know there's a place in the Nether called the Thieves Guild, but are those the places that they're talking about? Yeah, I'm not going to leave you in here. That would be annoying. Because that would be very hard for me to know. I've not actually been to Stormy's. I've just heard he's on a mushroom island. So anyway, give me just a second, guys. I gotta stretch for a minute, and then when I get back, I think we'll probably try to do um, I think we'll probably try to do go down into my mine shaft instead of build because we don't really have all that much time, and I've not been down in the mine shaft, and I kind of feel like going back down in the caves. So hopefully that'll be fun. Just give me a few minutes and I'll be right back. Yay, I made it! And you sure do have a lot of animals, Demama. Just kind of randomly hanging out here. Is this where your portal is? What? Do you like some skulk in your bedroom? Is it this way? What's happening? Why is there skulk here? Chickens? Ooh. What? I don't know, Demama. I don't know if I want to use your portal after all. Yeah, I think let me get this back out. Kind of that way. So let's just go this way. All right, guys. How did you enjoy the shorts? I hope that was okay. I hope they played all right for you. I'm still new to all this stuff, so yeah, hopefully it was all right. So not that box. That box. Let's get rid of all this stuff. Oh, I didn't even notice I got some iron blocks. Well, mouse wasn't wanting to click there. Well, good, DJ and Jassy. I'm glad. I need to find... I need to put some more food in. Oh, apparently I need some more coal first. Give me just a second, guys. I need to close something. It's causing me stutters. Maybe that'll be better. Oh no, to Mama. I hope you guys got that fixed up. Oh no. I've been knowing I was gonna do that. I'm surprised it hasn't happened sooner. Food. That's what we were doing. Food. I haven't yet done anything else with like the hotel bit of it. So there's still just like these, you know, just basic rooms. So I don't know what kind of do you have just a window unit, the Mama? Because if you have just a window unit, or really any air conditioner unit, if you've had it for a while and it just doesn't seem like it's just doing as good, you can have that thing cleaned. There's like a cleaning solution you can get. Pretty sure it's over the counter, and you just spray it on there, let it sit like 10 minutes, and spray it off, and that stuff does some stuff now. It's nice. Makes it where our air conditioners work. Oh, okay, forced air. I've never dealt with forced air, but I'm sure there's coils and stuff that get clean that could need cleaned, or pipes that get clogged, like what you say. But also, I don't know if y'all will see it or not, but there is a blue sheep, a light blue sheep that keeps getting out. I don't know where he's at. I eventually stopped putting him in. He got out like 3 or 4 times. This is where I was growing moss. I need to get some more of that for my build too. And this is where I was getting just regular moss. This is the spider farm. And I've made a crazy staircase up to it from my extra door down here. And this is the way down to the mine shaft. Now, I've not been very far in here at all, so I know nothing about where to go. Yeah, DJ, that's a common problem. I hear somebody, but I don't see them. Okay, so it kind of goes in all directions. Oh boy. Glowberries. I don't know if I have any of those. There might be some in those llama van stuff, but I haven't actually messed with that stuff just a whole lot. So this is the other side of where I came in. Merv 14 with charcoal? I don't know that I've ever heard of that. I assume you're still talking about the air conditioning unit? Yeah, let's not use that. I should have dropped that back off. Boy, I'm paranoid. I'm sitting here trying to get these as fast as possible. I'm paranoid. Yes, lots of carts. And I would say I just get them, but they just go in my inventory and then I never use them. So ooh, diamonds. Diamonds. Let's put this away. Let's put this away. I'll go ahead and put that away. Let's do some silk touch. You know, I was thinking the other day, used to, in old Minecraft, when you found diamonds, you assumed that there was lava next to them. Like, you assume that because there was. Almost every single time there was lava next to the diamonds when you found them in old-timey Minecraft. And so I got to noticing that, you know, I don't I don't really I don't really recall very much lava right on the diamonds anymore. Because used to, you had to dig all the way around them, and probably 8 out of 10 times there was a block of lava in one of the blocks around. Another one in this hallway? Maybe this hallway? I wouldn't be surprised if I missed one. I was literally just running through. Yeah, there's one down there, I think. Oh boy, these rooms always make me nervous. Let's light this dude up quick. Oh wow, that's not as bad as I thought. Let's get rid of this. A secret trading hall iron farm? Yeah, I probably could. Does that go down? Come on, torch. It does go down. I almost went down. Oh, I jumped into a spider web. swear he's right behind me. No? Yeah, this thing seems to be going on quite some ways. At first, I kind of expected it to just peter out really quick, but that did not happen. And I'm sure I'm missing plenty. Oh, stuttery. The minecartiest mine that ever minecarded. That was so funny. I think this is where I just came from, maybe? Yep, and I was there. Slow-mo. Oh, look at that. I didn't even see that sitting right there. Yeah, the dad, I'm not sure I'm worried about trying to find my way out. I'm just kind of going around until I get tired of it. Or until y'all get tired of it, maybe. I don't need that bow. It's just, they're just going to keep getting back in my inventory. Okay, so I didn't lose that diamond anywhere. It's still there somewhere. Yeah, we'll leave him there. I probably looked at this one. Yep. I didn't look down here, though. I manage my inventory space very carefully, so I try very hard to keep it. But it is getting quite full at this time. Oh, wow. Maybe if I sit here for a second. Hmm. That's a little bit better. I haven't been down this one yet, I don't think. More diamonds. Oh, wow. So we're gonna do this thing. I normally don't, but I don't want this thing to burn up or something. And you know, I just realized I hadn't even gotten into my shulker box yet. I'm about to, though. Oh, wow. It's getting so glitchy. I may have to call it soon. Are you guys experiencing glitches or anything? Right, Mama? All the loot causing me to glitch out? I wouldn't be surprised. Look, I could almost just start all over again from scratch. And I've noticed in recent Minecraft that the diamonds are kind of diagonal from each other. And if you only see one and go straight back, there's not necessarily going to be there. But if you go diagonal, it might be. Okay, thank you, Frank, for trying to see, letting me know. But yeah, my game is glitching bad. I don't know if maybe I've gotten into a place where there's a bunch of mobs because I've been in the same area. Well, I appreciate you guys lurking, even if you can't talk or anything. It's nice just for y'all to sit and watch it or have it in the background. Maybe you go to sleep to it like some people do. I don't know. It's all good. I just enjoy that you guys take the time to even put it on. That seems like lava. A whole other one I haven't even got to yet. Oh my. Oh wow, I found the way out. I didn't even realize. I guess it means it's time to go back. Let's see what time it is. 4:52. Yeah, it's about time for me to have to be getting off soon. Oh, another spider web. I haven't made this easy to get up and down. I don't come in here very often. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Frank. You'd never do what to anyone for real, the dad? I'll go ahead and show you down here. I I started digging just a lot. I just needed to dig some. And then I need to take all these down, but my villager came from down here. And I realized on my way out of here with the villager that my staircase is insane. I didn't even realize when I built it right here, but it's insane. I just wanted to show you guys that. Because when you come out of there, you're all like, oh, I got all my diamonds, and I got my redstone, and my lapis, and gold, and now here I am about to fall in the lava of my own design. Read up just a little. All right, give me a second. Oh, dang, that would be rough. All to my location. Yeah, there's a zombie in here. Sometimes there's a creeper, but there's always a chicken, which terrifies me. I think the chicken's the scariest person in the game right now. Like, well, how has that chicken been there? I never interacted with it or anything, and it's just there, and it's been there since I made this tunnel. And I get the creeps when I go by there. Home sweet home. So yeah, this is some more of the copper that I was letting oxidize. You can see how fast it was going. Probably should set it farther apart. I'm not sure I care that much. You know, it's just, it'll just go when it goes. Damama, I might hire you to come over and let's see what's in that cave. I don't know. There's quite a few caves up under here. Quite a few caves up under my base. Oh, anyways, thank you guys for hanging out with me and, you know, chatting and stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and go over to my ending screen. Uh, I appreciate you guys so much. I have so much fun every time we do this. I probably didn't talk as much this time, slightly more scattered. Frank, you said 4 blocks of air? Yeah, I'm not surprised. I just kind of did it rando. I mean, I prefer we didn't use TNT, Jassy, because that is right under my base. Oh, and thanks, guys. I'm glad you thought it was a good stream. I worked really hard on like the transitions and stuff, and there's like some sort of glitch in there. Um, I'm still gonna try out the last one just to see if it's gonna work because you know why not? Um, hopefully this one works out better. But thank you guys so much, and I'm gonna mute my microphone now. I might chat for a few minutes, but I'm gonna let my ending go.
Woke on a shore with a compass and calm, a tranquil rampage with amethyst for a charm. Rescue the caravan, a whisper of vow. Obvious the lost trader, start moving now. Tames up the llama, threads leads like a song. From the beach to the jungle, the trek rolling on. Sheepwood SMP. content, still singing this song. Coals in the chest in a camp by the trees, seeds for a bird on the jungle breeze. Throws up a hut where the night runs long, lives off the land steady and strong. Follows the needle alone but brave, trading her fear for the path that she paves. Oh, Sheepwood SMP, what could go wrong? We're hooked on this content, still singing this song. Sheepwood SMP, what could go wrong? We're hooked on this content, still singing this song. Caving for days with the torch lit sway, spiders and zombies kept well at bay. Llamas returned, a home pen made, bred up the herd by the field she laid. Plans for a mansion wide and long, new webs at the cave mouth, something seems wrong. Sheepwood SMP, what could go wrong? We're hooked on this content, still singing this song. Sheepwood SMP, what could go wrong? We're hooked on this content, still singing this song.